Hello and welcome, I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play more of this game. It's the English campaign. You know what this is. Don't act surprised. You're not gonna like turn this on and be like, how the hell did I get here? This is not a cat video. No, you know exactly what you're watching. Why do I have to say it every time? Fine, I'll say it. Gosh. You're so insistent. I know what you're thinking. Anyway, we're not going to take these techs. Not ahead of time. Not when we can be buffing stuff up. We want to have production stifled for a bit or gain inflation. I think we'll take the temporary modifier over the permanent modifier. Thank you. I mean, they're both temporary, kind of, but the one that costs monarch points, that's the one that I don't want. We continue to build boats because I like them. Yeah, I like how Darby is gonna make lots of men. We have exactly 100% manpower efficiency, so the barracks should give us another 750 manpower cap. Which is, the math is just so much simpler now. I like that a lot. If we can, I will probably continue to bump this up. I mean, we might as well, right? So now we'll have 3,000 manpower in this province. That's a lot of manpower in one province. There's no longer a special unique building like a march or anything, so it's not something we can consider. Our truce with France is up when? 2 years, I think? 1 year. January of 1. Oh, it's only, ooh, I'm glad I checked. Truce with France is up next year. Well, how strong is France anyway? France has only 18,000 actual troops, 36,000 manpower, so doing pretty well on manpower. Have you been buffing up any of these provinces for me to eat? Oh, you have an estuary, an important center of trade. Yeah, mine. It's probably going to end up being mine. Just saying. So, fort map mode. Did you build any forts up here? You didn't, so that'd be really easy to conquer. Your new capital is apparently Barry, which you have built a temple. I find taking provinces that people have upgraded to be quite good. Temple and a barracks with 7 of that. Another temple and a barracks, 7 of that. So 22 and 24. I feel like taking this thing would just be a jerk move and totally what I would want to do. Let's go ahead and fabricate a claim or two on you. How are you allied with Castile? Is Castile free? When the hell did Castile get free? Apparently Castile got free. I didn't realize. Alright, well I think we should do this thing with you soon, right? Before you get any annoying allies or anything. Castile is currently threatened. We're still in a war together. And despite that... Okay, because you allied France, gotcha. Well, let's secure things with Castile, because Castile's like the real person that's supposed to be in charge of this relationship anyway. Do you have to do that, really? That's just annoying. I only have 9 transports, so when we land, it's going to be a pretty annoying fight. However, they can teleport. Right? I think they can. Pretty sure. Should get a couple more transports. Well, the war's starting to go in our favor because they finally managed to take the war goal. However, this rebellion, a little bit annoying. Independence for Norway. 10 years of separatism. Man, that happens fast now. You know, in theory, if you had a fort next to it and they walked away, then the fort exerted its zone of control and took it back, and then they re-sieged it, they could knock up like 50 years of separatism in 5 months. I wonder if that would actually happen. Lost a claim on Toulouse. That's okay. I mean, it is something that I'd like someday, but... So, since we have the relationship slot, why don't we just go ahead and... What do we want to do? Do we want to be friends with them? I mean, we can be friends with them, despite the fact that we own one of their cores. I just really like their help against France, that's all. Even though I can beat France straight up, I just don't like the idea of having to. Alright, I'm gonna do it. We're gonna go for a relationship with Castile for now. I mean, we already got rid of our rival status with them, so... You guys can teleport away so that I can siege that easier, please? They've apparently attacked me. Hopefully that makes it so that this army can just win. 3 siege value, wow. Doesn't really make any difference on rebels, though, anymore. Because it doesn't matter, you know. Well, I guess it does. It's not true. If they're sieging an actual fort. So, will you teleport? That is the question. I don't think they will. I think they're just going to sit there. So that means I'm going to have to go to them. Please don't tell me I queued up galleys. Did I do that again? No. It happens sometimes. I misclick and I do galleys, which is annoying. We'll go over the supply limit slightly. Or the force limit, rather. Just in favor of having more mobility. I'd like to be able to move around about a 20 stack or so. And then, other than that, I decided I was going to do the relationship with Castile, so we'll do the royal marriage, which brings them into alliance range. And since we're allies in a current war, they shouldn't be too upset about our alliance with France, or the fact that they are allied with France. Oh, the war just ended. Okay, well, let's get this alliance before anything could change. We're going to want to improve relations. Aragon no longer considers Austria a rival. Castile has announced Portugal as a rival. Oh, interesting. Currently allied with me. Let's break the relationship with Portugal then, since I don't really want to stay friends with them, and I'd rather... Like, you hate, Yeah, I gotta pick... If I gotta pick between these three, it's gonna be Castile. Sorry, Portugal. It wasn't meant to be, man. You knew better. You knew that. Alright, so they are already ticking towards enforcing demands. We got 51 months to deal with that. We're still only at 37 out of 50 force limit. At least by training all the boats out of a couple provinces, they're getting kind of cheap. You know? There is a discount with that building. Alright, so we got 11 transports. Is that going to be enough? 11 on 9 with no leader? Maybe. We're going to suffer a landing penalty. But let's just do it. Negative... Oh. Oh god, -4. Ouch. It doesn't get any worse than that. I mean, if he had a 6-6 leader, it'd be worse, but... Alright, so Castile has declared war on Granada, it looked like. Alright, just stay my friend. Allied to rival. You've rivaled Aragon. Alright, I'm going to improve relations with you. I do have royal ties. I'm not going to break them. But I'll break the alliance with Aragon. We don't need any of these relationships. We've already proven that we can beat France straight up, so I'm just trying to finagle it so that I can really get the most out of it, you know? And I really do think that we'll get that from Castile. Of course you can have military access. Why wouldn't I? Sorry, Aragon. No. I just broke the alliance. Why would you Why would you do that? Alright, so you like me a little bit better. France obviously hates me. You should be rivaling France, you dummy. France is closer to you and more relevant to you. Alright, still below our force limit. Still have a couple more ships coming out. We'll have a good number of transports. Iberian Wedding, of course. Looks like I chose right. At least for the moment. Wow, that's crazy. What a reversal. An alliance from Venice, no thanks. France has rivaled the Mamluks. Alright, let's get the whole army down there, and I do want to fabricate claims on France, but at this point, if we declare war on France, Castile will protect them. I mean, what the hell? I mean, France is allied with Castile and Austria. Crying out loud. For now, I think we do just attack Provence for the sake of having somebody to fight. Good luck with those noble rebels, though, Castile. Should I help you out? No, Portugal, I'm not interested. Sorry. I've chosen, alright? There can be only one. The one I've chosen is Castile. Okay, so yeah, that's a pretty pathetic little alliance there. France is at war against the Papal State. Papal State is my ally, but they're probably not going to call me into a war with Tuscany. Maine has come under the occupation of us. As expected. I do not have military access to France. I will if the Papal State calls us in. Not making nearly as much money as we were earlier. It's partially because of the advisors. Maintenance has gone up a lot. Fleet's more expensive. We don't have the mothballs. The heavy's mothballed. Let's go ahead and do that again. We don't need them around. But if we're going to mothball them, they should be mothballed in Cornwall. Or Glamorgan. Unfortunately, I built a lot of ships out of these two, so I'm going to have to constantly work around them. We should have a second, or like another place where I could just hide ships, have them get repaired. Alright, how are we doing on this? Getting good loot? I mean, we are trying to pump through a an administrative idea group, so I kind of would like to be able to do that, but I also feel like I should be expanding, like all the time, you know? Yeah, Paris doesn't even want to leave. When can we actually upgrade fort level? Military tech 14. Oh, hey, look. Some ships from Naples. I was just kidding. Heavies, you are no longer allowed to be mothballed. Ooh, a level 1 guy. I like level 1. I still feel like you get the best money. Best for your deal. Best money for your... Trade for your dollar. Whatever you call it. It's the best. Alright, cities demand all rights. Looks like we're really losing legitimacy with this character. Force limit is 61, so we're paying a little bit to be over. We can fix that by building more docks. What plus 0 what? Why on earth would a dock increase manpower? Game, you are losing it. Trying to take it so confused. Well, I don't actually want much, so I don't think we need to worry too much about going over there. It's only 20% war score, and we should be able to get that pretty quickly. Just by having the ticking war score and getting their enthusiasm down. Which is down really quick, actually. Relative strength of the alliance. It would terrify me, too. I mean, I've got more army than... I'm 4 times your size in your 4 countries. Which is rather sad. Brittany got involved in a war with Tuscany. And France. Good luck, Brittany. Just in case, I'm going to improve relations with you, because I'd like to enforce peace, to fight France without Castile. Yeah, Brittany, you're screwed. Well, we are about to take some land, despite how much money this would make us. Granada just got full annexed again. Okay, well, that's actually kind of okay, because at least for the moment, you are my ally. I know you want my province. I'm never going to give it to you, though. It's mine. God damn it. You bastard. We were allies. Well, turns out that you can't get any of them. I could have stuck with Portugal, but... Alright, well I guess we'll just continue to loot Maine while we wait. 21 war score. Alright, screw you, Castile. Fine, I'm taking your lands. I should know better by now, I really should. You can't take land, you can't own someone's core and be their ally. It's just not possible. Will you give me war operations? Yeah, I'd rather have the war operations than the money. Thanks for the free mission. Cool. Force union on France. France governed by the ruler. Sweet! The majesty of our kingdom requires that our brother, the King of France, recognizes our superior status. Hell yeah! Just got our war, we got our personal union CB. Remember the very, very beginning of the campaign, I said, I don't know if maybe there's an eventer chain or something to allow us to, like, re-up the union. But here it is. Alright, we gotta build up the force limit. We gotta be ready. Let's go cannons. It's time to gear up. We're gonna show France who's boss. Meanwhile, Darby is making lots of dudes, and we're almost ready to tech up in December. We only need 598 points, so we have spare points. Let's make Darby even better. Darby, the place where babies are made. Up. We should also consider making Darby into a seat. Yeah, let's just do it now. Numbers get all squirrely now, but it's fine. Darby, you're awesome. So by January, we should have enough points. 4,000 dudes live here. Not 4,000 dudes. It's actually different, but. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna declare war on all three. I'm gonna fight France, Castile, and Austria. Yep, and we're gonna win. Because Castile sucks, and they're fighting rebels right now anyway. How strong's France? 25,000 troops. Tech 8. Castile's on Tech 8. We're on Tech 8. And in 1 month we'll be on Tech 9. We have 35,000 troops right here. Supply limit is not good at all, in fact. Let's get Paris going. Paris should just actually take all that territory from him, like right away. Clearly we're going to want that one to be enabled as well. I think we're going to want all of the mainland Europe forts to be enabled. Next month we'll take tech that one as well. Okay, so we just gained 2 new unit times. No, just 1. Alright. We'll take, going from 3 pips to 5 pips, very significant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yep. So tech 9. That's like having an extra 1 on every roll. Like even if he went with Galaglass, it's all offensive, we could do the same thing. We take this, but we have tons more defensive. We'll go with, we'll go with that one. So, if I were to enforce peace, Tuscany, let's see if it's possible to interject yourselves in this war. Tuscany has attacked Ferrara, and that has somehow gotten all these people involved. Ferrara is allied with Siena? No, that can't possibly be the war that got them involved. You are involved with Tuscany in the Papal Conquest. So it's the Papal State that did it. Papal State's the aggressor. So I can only enforce peace on Tuscany, which is not what I want. So yeah, I can't really do that. You know, it's tempting to just build forts along the border. It causes problems for them. They're not even that expensive at this point in the game for me. Of course, not making nearly as much money as I'd like. So you think we can beat France, Castile, and Austria? I'm tempted to try. Because otherwise the campaign gets rather simple, doesn't it? We certainly have naval superiority, so we never have to worry, like, worst case scenario, the land war in Europe goes bad. Worst case scenario, we take out a couple hundred ducats in loans, or a couple thousand ducats in loans, like we did last time. But it can't really get any worse than that. Best case scenario, we enforce a PU over France. And that's fun. So, let's just do it. Let's just do it right now. Restoration of the Union. Take capital, Barry. Hell yeah. Forming a personal union. They're allied with Austria, Castile, Tuscany, Brabant. Go to hell. I don't care. Your soul is mine. You belong to me, France. This might be a big mistake. Austria have another... Oh, it's gonna be fun. Oh, okay, excuse me? Annie Boyle? Jesus. Bleh. Prestige, thank you. I thought I read that if 2 forts, like, they should just automatically take control of this, shouldn't they? I read that. 2 forts compete. I was expecting Paris to do its job, but it didn't. Why can I not move to Barry? Also fort in Poitou. Excuse me? What the hell does that have to do with Orléans? I guess I should be able to go to Nemours and then to there? Well, relative strength of the Alliance is hugely in their favor, but I have a tech advantage, at least for the moment. And I have consolidation advantage, and Castile is distracted. I have a lot of those little small types of advantages. So we have those things going for us, which is nice. For now, though, I'm going to take a short break here, and we'll see how suicidal this was in just a moment. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.